It's the showdown fans have been waiting for, and the countdown is officially on. The explosive finale of Peacemaker Season 2 is just around the corner, and with John Cena's Chris Smith at his lowest point yet, the stakes have never been higher. Over the past 7 episodes, James Gunn's twisted, action-packed superhero satire has taken audiences on a wild ride through chaos, grief, redemption, and, of course, plenty of violence wrapped in humor. But as we head into the final chapter, Peacemaker's world is on the brink of collapse. Smith is now behind bars, haunted by guilt, abandoned by his friends, and stripped of the one thing that gave him an edge: the Quantum Unfolding Chamber, a mysterious piece of technology that opens the door to alternate dimensions. Fans are bracing for impact, because if there's one thing we've learned from this show, it's that James Gunn never ends quietly. So when can fans catch the big finale? The last episode of Peacemaker Season 2 drops this Thursday at midnight Pacific Time, exclusively on Max, formerly HBO Max. The streaming platform has confirmed that this episode will bring the current storyline to a climactic close. Though, in true Gunn fashion, it may also open the door to an even bigger universe. Viewers can stream it directly on the Max app or website. And, as always, the episode will be available for download shortly after airing. But timing aside, what's drawing the most attention is the burning question: how will Chris Smith's story end? Can a man who's killed in the name of peace ever truly find it? As Smith languishes in prison, blaming himself for every tragedy in his orbit, it's clear that Peacemaker has evolved far beyond its comic book roots. It's now one of the most complex anti-hero narratives on television. The finale's official synopsis teases a massive confrontation brewing both inside and outside of prison walls. Rick Flag Sr., played with menacing conviction by Robert Patrick, has tasked his team with tracking down the Quantum Unfolding Chamber, not just to recover it, but to find another dimension where his own twisted vision can thrive. That device, now controlled by Argus, could be the key to rewriting entire realities. In the world of Peacemaker, that means moral boundaries are about to blur even further. Argus, the shadowy government organization first introduced in The Suicide Squad, now holds immense power. And while they claim to be acting in the interest of national security, fans know that in this universe, no one stays a hero for long. Every character has their price, every choice carries blood, and every ending feels one decision away from disaster. At the heart of this chaos is John Cena's remarkable transformation as Chris Smith. Once a muscle-bound parody of patriotic excess, Cena's Peacemaker has grown into one of DC's most layered protagonists, a man desperate to do good, but cursed by his own definition of it. After the emotional turmoil of losing his team and watching innocent lives shatter, Smith's descent into self-loathing has been heartbreaking to watch. In Season 2, Gunn leans heavily into that internal conflict, using sharp writing and dark humor to question what redemption really looks like for someone drenched in blood. As Smith sits behind bars, isolated from the world he tried to save, fans are left wondering whether he'll rise again or be crushed under the weight of his guilt. Either way, Gunn seems determined to make this finale a defining moment not just for Peacemaker, but for the future of the DC Universe itself. James Gunn's involvement, of course, is central to Peacemaker's success. As both writer and director of several key episodes, including the pilot and this season's opener, Gunn brings his signature blend of irreverence and emotional depth. It's the same creative spark that revitalized The Suicide Squad in 2021 and gave DC fans something fresh. A world that doesn't take itself too seriously, yet somehow hits hard when it counts. Gunn has confirmed that all 8 episodes of Season 2 were written by him, ensuring narrative cohesion and tone from start to finish. He's also been teasing fans online, dropping cryptic posts about alternate realities, major character deaths, and what could be a surprise cameo from another corner of the DC franchise. Whether that's a hint of Amanda Waller's return or a crossover with one of Gunn's upcoming Superman Legacy storylines remains to be seen. It's also worth remembering that Peacemaker holds a special place in the DC pantheon. It was the first original series from DC to premiere exclusively on HBO Max, a move that signaled Warner Bros. Discovery's intent to bring big-screen energy to streaming audiences. Since its debut, the show has shattered expectations, blending outrageous violence with biting social commentary. It's not just a superhero show. It's a critique of heroism itself. Through characters like Vigilante, Harcourt, and Adebayo, Gunn explores loyalty, morality, and the damage done by blind patriotism. And yet, beneath the explosions and the satire, there's an undeniable humanity that keeps viewers invested. The Season 2 finale, by all indications, will lean into that tension, pairing spectacle with soul, humor with heartbreak, and chaos with clarity. Analysts and fans alike are speculating about what comes next. Could Peacemaker continue beyond this season? Or will this finale serve as a bridge to James Gunn's larger DC Universe reboot? With Gunn now co-chair of DC Studios alongside Peter Safran, it's entirely possible that Peacemaker's world could connect directly to upcoming projects like Creature Commandos or Superman Legacy. Some theorists even suggest that the Quantum Unfolding Chamber could become a narrative device for merging timelines, perhaps allowing characters from older DC films to appear in the new continuity. If that's the case, this finale might not just be an ending, but a beginning in disguise. Still, for now, all eyes are on Chris Smith's fate, and whether the self-proclaimed Peacemaker can finally make peace with himself. As the credits prepare to roll on Season 2, one thing is certain: Peacemaker has carved its place in television history. It's loud, it's bold, and it's unapologetically strange. But beneath the absurdity lies a story about guilt, redemption, and identity. John Cena's performance, once dismissed as comedic excess, now stands as one of the most emotionally nuanced turns in the DC roster. And under James Gunn's leadership, the show continues to challenge what superhero storytelling can be: flawed, funny, but fiercely human. So mark your calendars, set your alarms, and get ready for one last chaotic mission. The Peacemaker Season 2 finale premieres Thursday at midnight on Max. And if history is any indication, it won't just end with a bang. It'll leave fans talking long after the smoke clears.